Morning, what's going on, fam? This your main man, KCFL, King Self for Life Wrestling. There's a lot of things that happened this weekend. I got a SmackDown video. I'm gonna drop it. Collision, obviously the standout is Will Ospreay and Swerve. But this video is about the two big releases that we got out of nowhere from the WWE. One of the biggest buck dancers to ever come through that company, Rtruth Killings, aka Rtruth, has been released from the WWE. Broke the internet. That's all everybody was talking about yesterday. I just find it very interesting. On his way out, he tries to sell a feud by himself against Fruity Pebbles, because obviously, Fruity Pebbles wasn't there until it was time to be there for main events. But I noticed that the moment Rtruth stopped cooning, H&M got rid of him. I noticed that right away. And so you're going to hear a lot of people say, oh, they just making room for Mariah May. No, you've been touting all this money, breaking ticket sales and money. We get money, and it shouldn't be a problem. I don't even want to hear nothing about that. We're making room for Mariah. No, y'all got the money. Y'all number one, correct? Number one. That's no. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you just how the game works. The game in them, and when I say the game, I'm talking about Triple H right now. You see, the game and how they play it, they know exactly what to do to spark up things, to get people talking. And they got rid of one of their biggest buck dancers. He stopped cooning, and they said, we can't use your services no more. Now, he been cooning for the last, as long as he been there, 18 plus years. He been cooning it ever since he came up in there. Let that sink in. Rtruth was willing to be the biggest buck dancer for that company, period. Cooning left and right. I mean, it was almost like it was up for grabs. Who's gonna coon more? Booker T, Rtruth, The New Day. It was like up for grabs. Who gonna shuck and jive the most? It was like it was a little war. Like, hey, who gonna boom? Like, hey, it's my turn to buck dance. It's your turn to buck dance. I'm like, just a buck dance show. They get rid of the biggest buck dancer they ever had. Nobody really want to go this deep, because I just see everybody going in and talk about their favorite moments from Rtruth and all of this and everything. I'm like, listen, I told y'all, Rtruth was the number one buck dancer, selling out, samboing, shucking and jiving, skinning and grinning. The one dumb black man gimmick that they constantly used when he was the dumb black man, and fools loved it. But when he quote unquote sobered up for this last act against Fruity Pebbles, H of them said, you gotta go. We don't need your services no more. And then right after him, we got word that Carlito got released. I'm like, what was the point of even bringing Carlito back if all he was gonna do was come and be a straight up clown too? I'm thinking Lito coming back, we finna get I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. I mean, no, we got a straight up circus clown who was hanging out with the Judgment joke and became a joke and did absolutely nothing. Nothing. What was the point? When they had pulled up to Puerto Rico, what, 2 years ago? Was it 3 years ago? Whatever. And he came out of nowhere and they changed his music. I said, what the heck is y'all doing? I'm like, they let y'all know the game. They let y'all know what the real game is, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, the pro wrestling world is a business where a lot of bullshit goes down behind closed doors. It goes down in front of your face on TV, but there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that a lot of cats don't really know about. So, I know a lot of y'all wanted me to give my thoughts on the situation. I'm giving it right now. Honest to God truth, Rtruth, his services were no longer needed. Triple H and them, Vince, all of them. They had him cooning left and right. And Rtruth was cool to do it. He accepted the job and he was willing to butt dance and sell out. I've seen old clips of him talking about the E and how one of the WWE was one of the biggest white supremacist organizations around. He said that. You could go and look it up. And then the moment he signs, he turns into one of the biggest Sambos around. Makes absolutely no sense. But again, when money is involved and you're a private contractor, you're willing to do whatever it takes. And Rtruth said, I get the skinning and grinning for you, Bossa, Massa, Master H, Master Vince. Like I said, you know, and it's unfortunate because a lot of the cats in the back, they loved him. I mean, I lost count how many people posting videos, and The Miz and Karrion Kross and some of the girls, everybody was posting. I mean, heck, I recently seen a video of Fruity Pebbles and Rtruth hugging up in the back before they both came out on main events. I saw the clip. I seen this on TikTok. I saw it. John Cena was hugging that man up. Fruity Pebbles knew. He knew Ron is done. He knew it. John knew. Think about this. John knew a week in advance. Think about that. He knew 2 weeks in advance. His main event was 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago. Main event was a week ago. And John knew because I saw the video. Now, if John know, that should let you know what's really going on. That should let y'all know what's really going on. And it's no shocker to me. But again, like I said, Rtruth could have been one of the best. Like, shout out to that boy BC Amplified. The potential for Rtruth to be one of the best in WWE was there, but y'all already know how the game worked concerning us. I done told y'all, like I said, when it comes to us, foundational black Americans in WWE, especially when it comes to the fellas, we just there to shuck and jive. That's all we there for. We not there to get over. If y'all counting on Mello or Trick or one of them to be presented right, you wasting your time. Y'all are wasting. I mean, they can't even get the Street Profits right. I mean, it's a waste of time, ladies and gentlemen. It is a waste of time. I tell y'all all the time, we just go there to buck dance, shuck and jive, and that's it, and get a paycheck. That's it. That's it. So it's no hope concerning us on that program. Now, when you say, well, what about the women? I tell you this, the only reason they are allowed to move or go to where they want to go is because it's a lot of backlash. There is a lot. Everybody was complaining about Naomi. How many times we had hashtag Naomi deserves better? And then when it comes to Bianca, you already know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, this ain't nothing new. Like I said, I've seen so many people say, oh, they just trying to make room for Mariah. No, they're not. They got plenty of money. They ain't making no room for money. They got plenty of money. And then from what I'm told, it's more cats that's no longer going to be with AEW that's going to go over there. So, you know, but like I say, Rtruth shucking the jive at 24/7. And then Carlito, he came there to act a dang fool as well. I'm like, could have done something, but again, Triple H, once again, y'all remember the clip. Go back to 2003, going to WrestleMania 19. He straight told Cooner T to his face, you're not supposed to be in this position. You're supposed to make me laugh. Triple H is just like Vince. Don't get it twisted. Never get it twisted. Do not allow these hardcore shields to lie to you. When MVP said what he said about Triple H, I didn't listen to the interview, but what he said, I read the clip, I read the liner. He ain't lying. He's not lying. He understands. He knows how the game works. He know. Like I said, it's white supremacy 101. That's what WWE stands for. White supremacy wrestling entertainment. That's exactly what it stands for. I'm serious. Shoot. And look, just because we going in on Triple H does not mean we give Tony Khan a pass either. Because Tony Khan, he think he's slick. He ain't slick either. See, he might have he might have Mercedes on top right now, and quote unquote, he's only allowing Swerve to be in the position he's in. He ain't slick. So I don't want to get fools. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Just because I be touting AEW like does not go by the standby that AEW is also a low-key white supremacist organization. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. All elite white supremacists. I mean, let's call it for what. Listen, we gonna call a spade a spade. Some of y'all be getting it twisted. Y'all think I'm just gonna go in on Triple H? No, sir. I go at the Anthony Khan as well, because Anthony Khan, he think he's slick. Where the heck is Athena? You see what I'm saying? Everybody in the mama know it should have been Athena and Mercedes. Everybody in the mama know that. We all know that. This only can allow one or two to be at the top, while everybody else got to just scramble and look like jokes. No, Tony ain't slick. He is not slick. I tell y'all all the time, do not get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Cats are catching strays. I don't care what company it is. They all catching strays, every single one of them. Shoot. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna drop the SmackDown video, and I'm gonna drop this, so you're gonna see everything what I said about SmackDown. I ain't talking about SmackDown on this video. I did a whole video on it, and like I said, what I said about Collision, the only thing that stood out to me was Swerve and Will Ospreay with their little beefing now. So it looks like we get Swerve and Ospreay, and obviously you already know who's going over. So Swerve about to be 0-3 at All In. All right, so here we go. Losing streak for Mr. Swerve is going to continue. He's going 0-3. Book it. You might as well book it and pencil it in, because it's a done deal. Ospreay is not losing. I'm just telling you right now. So you might as well pencil that in. Ospreay, Swerve, Ospreay goes over. You might as well put it in, because it's a done deal. Because since they quote unquote can't coexist, you know, I'm like, it is what it is on that. But yeah, like I said, Rtruth is no longer with the E, and Triple H doesn't need his cooning services no more, because I told you, if Rtruth really wanted to be one of the best in WWE, he could have straight told Triple H and them, I'm not cooning. I'm not finna buck dance for y'all. But Truth said, I would go along with it. I would do the cooning. He was willing to be one of the biggest circus clowns around. And he did it. 24/7 championship, what did he say? 24/7, 48/7, 20, well, whatever. That clown man title, I mean, just clowning, cutting the jig, all, like, that's all that man was doing. That's all he was doing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, it is what it is. Somebody got to tell the truth. Somebody got to tell the truth. Somebody got to tell the truth. No pun intended. Somebody got to say what's really going on. Because a lot of cats want to be low-key, cool with the foolishness and the buffoonery, and act like cats is cool. And now see, the reason why fools like to get Triple H a pass is because he got all these rappers pulling up now. I'm like, no, that don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean a goddamn thing, ladies and gentlemen. It don't mean nothing. I told y'all be liking consolation prizes. That's no. So like I said, I wish the man the best. Like I said, you know, I know he was trying to take his music career serious, so I wish him the best in his future endeavors or whatever he planned on doing. Same thing goes for my man Carlito, because Carlito, I wanted the original Carlito when he came back. I didn't want this circus clown that was hanging out with doggone Judgment Joke all day. Now he no longer there, so now it's silly. It's real goofy. I'm like, just goofiness, man. I'm like, but like I said, pro wrestling right now as a whole is just goofy. It's all goofy. It doesn't matter what company it is. It's just one big old circus act for all the wrong reason. Not the fact that we got quote unquote Vince McMahon trying to get back into the picture. Oh, listen, we ain't seen nothing yet. We have not seen nothing yet. Like 2025 has been, y'all, we are in the half. If y'all notice, we are in the half point of 2025 right now. We are literally in the half point. Halfway done with 2025. That is crazy. Insane. Y'all already know what to do. I may spark some feathers with this one, but it is what it is. Hit the comment section up. Tell me what you think. What's your thoughts on the releases? What's your thoughts about everything moving forward? Hit the comment section up. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I'll talk to y'all cats later. Holla at your boy.